Welcome to the studio. I know, I said no more gear and I got new gear. But this one here is an exception. These are headphones by a company that promises flat frequency response headphones for mixing and mastering. Couldn't refuse, I had to try it out. You know how much I actually don't like mixing with headphones. I really prefer speakers. But if they really can translate the sound in the right way so that I can mix and master, it would be definitely a huge advantage being able to also work on the road. Oh yes, that's really comfortable. So these are by Olo Audio. I hope I'm pronouncing this correct. I think they are from somewhere close to the Alps, because that's what the packaging said. It also comes with a small disclaimer to not put your headphones on the table or press them against each other or press them against your ear, because this will just build up air pressure, destroy the membrane. Really important, everyone should actually know that, but nice that they include it. And it also comes with a frequency response. That's how flat these headphones are. We will of course try and test that later, but let's first get actually to the headphone itself.
This time I know we make it. This time it's gonna be real. But if we just pretend it, who are we? This time we're going easy.
I personally absolutely love the design. I mean, yes, it's a matter of taste. They go more into an old school, like handmade kind of direction. You can really see that these are like not mass produced, that there's like way more craftsmanship going into these. These are, by the way, the S4. There's also an S4R version that is closed. This is an open headphone. So if you really want to produce on the train, maybe get the closed version. But the open one, usually open headphones, are way better in reproducing a flat frequency response. So usually all mixing, mastering headphones are open headphones. These headphones are almost 300 euros, which is like a big investment, but if you can truly mix and master with them, they're definitely worth every single cent. I used to use the biodynamic ones for mixing and mastering, and I can't recommend them. As much as I love them, they're comfortable and they isolate really good. They're perfect for recording a singer and just having those on them and making sure that no bleed is getting into the mic. I also like actually listening to music with them, but every time I mix with these headphones, I just completely mess up the low end of my songs. And then I have to redo the mixing on speakers, and then it also doesn't work there because I selected the wrong samples. It's a huge mess, it's like a big waste of time. So I hope that these will fix it. But actually, enough talking, let's plug them in and listen to some music. All done working on a new song, all done listening to a ton of songs on the new headphones, on my old ones, on the speakers, and just double checking everything. And I think I now know why with these headphones I could never get a really nice low end. They're just way too bass heavy compared to the speakers and also compared to the new mixing and mastering headphones. And I was always wondering why no company is making like a headphone that is flat and really made for mixing and mastering in a reasonable price, because usually you have to get something that is like 500 and above, or you get like cheaper headphones and then do it in software with something like SoundWorks, which is like, it works. I've tested it and it makes your headphone kind of flat, but also a little bit strange. So if you have the possibility to get good headphones that are flat out of the box, then it's definitely better than having a software in between trying to do that. It's really hard to describe what they sound like. I think the best is if you just get a pair of them yourself and test it out. And if you don't like it, send it back, or maybe just test it in one of your music stores. I could actually maybe try and maybe do a test with a measurement microphone and then just comparing these two. It's maybe a little bit silly because of course the microphone will change it again. But I think this way you will at least get an impression how they differ. I know it's a silly test, but that's the best I can actually do to show you the difference, kind of, so that you can actually hear something. Of course, through the mic you lose a lot of quality, you get the room with it in there, but just for the difference. You can definitely hear that the Olo Audio headphones are way more balanced, way more flat, way less bass, way more accurate bass. I hope this translates kind of, but really you just have to try them out for yourself. If you do it way more scientific, you need actually a doll with like microphones instead of ears, and then kind of get it, because just like the headphone being on top of your head changes the sound already quite a bit. But let's actually get some other music producers to test it. You know, here in the Accent Studios, we got an entire team of music producers and DJs, and let's see how they actually like them. I think Leonard is mixing something at the moment. Welcome to the vocal booth. Yes, he's busy making music. So let's not bother him, but I think the rest should be in the office. Headphone test.
Flat.
Who wants to be first?
Me.
I think he wants to answer.
Okay. They feel good, actually.
Yes,
yeah.
they look fancy. Definitely not for the subway.
Huh?
Not for the subway, because they're open headphones, so we can hear everything
okay.
in here.
So no listening to music in the train?
No.
Okay. Now the other ones.
These ones?
We have the
yeah, we have a lot of headphones in the studio.
Yeah, I guess the sound of these ones is a bit flatter.
Yes, that's what they're going for. I don't know what the ohm is on these, so how loud they are actually, but if you're working in the studio, you can anyways just turn it up.
Damn, they look fancy.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
So thanks a lot for the testing. Have fun working. Thanks. There's just one more test these headphones have to go through before I can give you my final conclusion. Are you ready for the final test? She doesn't know what I'm talking about. I did today a review for headphones, and you're the girlfriend test, if you approve of them.
Okay.
Fancy?
Yeah, nice. But are they comfy?
Try.
Can I change?
Probably not made for girls' heads.
Yeah, you have a big head.
Good?
Okay, yeah. Say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, looks nice.
From 1 to 10 for the style?
7.5.
7.5. That's not bad. Girlfriend approved?
Yes, of course.
Perfect. That's the most important. If you buy new gear and your girlfriend doesn't like it...
never approve anything.
Yeah, okay, I just... Anyways, let's get to the conclusion for the headphones. So yeah, the headphones are girlfriend approved, kind of. Sound quality is really good. For me, the most important, again, you got the option between the open version and the closed one, if you might have to mix on the go, airplane, train, or whatever. I will of course further test them. I worked a little bit today on a new song. It actually worked really fine. I will try them out here at home late at night and just see how far I can actually take these to get maybe to 90% of a finished mix and do the rest with speakers. The only downside that I see, for example, Vanessa tried them on, they were a little bit too big. I mean, you can adjust here a little bit. I'm assuming that there's like a rubber band or something like that in there. I don't want to break them, but it's pulling this leather back. I don't know if it's real leather or fake leather. Not a specialist on that, more for sound and audio. So if you have a small hand, they might not fit, but again, for me, they're a good fit. The cable is fine. I would actually prefer one that is like curled and not a straight one, just so you have the option when you move in the studio that it just doesn't pull on your gear, so that you have a little bit more flexibility and not this happening. And the last part is something that I wish they would fix actually immediately. If you pull the headphones off with just one hand and then put it onto the desk, they they move. You see this right here? This happened to me today a million times. I take them off, want to put them on the table, and boom, they hit the table. This really happened at least 10 times today. I don't know if you can actually fix that yourself here with those 2 screws. I didn't try it today. I actually don't want to try because I usually break stuff when I do something like that. So it would be nice to have it like stiffer, that the own weight of them doesn't actually turn this. But that's like maybe something they could improve with version 2, or maybe in the manual explain if you can actually twist them, but it doesn't seem like it. And I would actually scratch the screw immediately. Sound again, really good, really flat, as I tried to test it today with my little method. So they're actually really flat. For being that flat and accurate for that price point, I think it's a fair deal. I mean, these headphones will last you 10, 15, 20 years if you keep them in the studio. Also very comfortable, and the design is really up to taste. So I hope you enjoyed today's review. Let me know what I should review next, because as you know, I can't stop getting new gear. And tomorrow we will see us back again in the studio doing more mixing, mastering, and continuing working on one of my upcoming singles. By the way, my next single, Who Are We, will be released either in exactly 7 days or 14 days. It's still not sure. I will let you know as soon as I can. We now got like a private contact to Spotify, and he told us it might be wise to delay it by 1 week because then he can help us a little more. We'll see how this actually turns out. We will see us tomorrow back again to another full vlog. That's it. See you tomorrow again. I will actually try them a little more.